Out of the box, this tool table, we're gonna use it as an aquarium table because it does come with heavy duty wheels, if you guys can see it. And yeah, I'm gonna get a 36 gallon, making it over almost 100 pounds with the water and everything. Instructions are in here, including the wrenches and the actual tie down, so you can increase the size of it. Everything that you need is included, including the tools. The wood is set up. We're gonna measure it. We're gonna make sure it works. We're gonna put it together, see how good it is. Adjusting is very simple. You have plenty of holes to actually, and this could actually extend about two more sections, 2 more inches. All right, the wheels, each wheel has a lock. All right, so you can lock in the wheels. The wheels are heavy duty wheels. Very simple. Now there's only one center piece that stretches out. I wish they had a second one here on this side, so you can make me feel a lot better ease where the actual weight's going to be at. So just make sure that if you're going to put something heavier, it should be mostly to the back of this area, right? The wheels, like you see, it's really high. I set it up really high so you guys can see how high it is. And but I am going to lower it down to a little bit lower because it is really extremely high. So I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna put it somewhere where it's not gonna scratch the top. This is very simple. If you guys can see, it could go really long compared to that one right there, but I am gonna go a little bit more inner to maybe the last one here, and because I want to keep the center of gravity good. Now the wheels, look at the wheels. All right, they're not gonna mess around with anything. These could go over any kind of surfaces. You guys can see, heavy duty. I thought they were gonna be smaller, but I like that. So I'm gonna keep it to the lowest because I do have a long aquarium. And let's set it up. Well, the table is sturdy. It's a little rough, to be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be smoothed out or some sort of wax. Fortunately, it doesn't have that. It's ready for tools, so you can scratch it easily. I would suggest maybe put a finisher or something because it is a little rough. It's not sanded very well. It came dented as it is. One of the actual locks didn't want to work properly. It's a little crooked too, so it might be a manufacturer issue. Now to set it up, took me about 30 to 40 minutes to set up to complete. Right now, the higher it is, it's gonna be unbalanced if you're gonna set up something heavy. So I'm setting up an aquarium in here, and it's gonna be really heavy. So I'm gonna drop it down to the actual lowest it can. It has the wheels. I'm gonna show you guys the wheels. It has the wheels. They're heavy duty wheels, so I like that about this thing. Now, the only reason I'm gonna drop it down to the bottom because the center of gravity is unbalanced in the system. That it's not very well. I think it's gonna break in half if I keep it this high because all the pressure is gonna point to the center. The water is going to retain heavier and it's going to break this thing. I don't want to get up here. It contains over 200 pounds. I'm a little bit over 200 pounds, so the system's okay. We're going to test it out. We're going to actually lower it down to the lowest we can and maybe get it to knee high maybe because the aquarium is pretty high. Right? So, and the only reason I got it is because of the wheels. I could easily take the aquarium out and wash it outside and take it out without worrying about it. I did buy a cover for this. So I'm going to put a mesh on it, a plastic silicone cover.